What's going on, great people? It's your man Soapbox Rock, the coolest nerd of the net, the Rockologist, giving y'all the best information for personal transformation. Continue to like, continue to watch, continue to share, continue to subscribe to that red button down there. Yo, today I want to talk to y'all about, I had a great conversation with a friend of mine. She gave me a call and was like, Tez, I got a question for you. I'm like, what's the question? She like, I want your opinion on something. I'm like, cool. She said, what do you think God is? I'm like, wow, that's a very interesting question. What do I think God is? I normally stay away from these conversations because everyone has their own finite view of what they think God is, right? And my first response to her was, I don't know what God is. That would be arrogant for me to say that God is this. Then, if I believe that this infinite being that is everything of everything, it's the all in all, that's what I call it, because I don't know the name of it. This infinite being cannot just be one thing, you know. So anything I could think of, that must be what it is as well. And anything the next person can think of, that must be what it is as well. You know, I went into the whole origin that, you know, God is actually an English Christian word. And we use it in reference to other people so they can know what we're talking about. But it seems difficult for other people to subscribe to another name other than that because they're not English and Christian. So, but getting back to my point, I just expressed to her that honestly, I don't know what God is. In my mind, it has to be everything. Whatever exists in life, it has to be that, you know. If ignorance exists, that means God has to be ignorant as well. If intelligence exists, God must be intelligence as well. God to me, or the all in all, is everything from the most visible to the most intangible, and everything in between. It is everything. And so to try to qualify that or quantify that, I don't know how to do it. And so I was just being honest with it. I'm like, I can't think of it being anything other than everything. And I can't see visually in my head, it just doesn't make sense that there's this great big being somewhere called heaven, and it's sitting there doing nothing and pointing at people and looking at everybody, and to me that just doesn't register to me in my mind. Maybe to the next person. I'm not trying to debate anyone on what they believe. I'm just expressing. I was asked the question, so I'm giving my opinion. So anyway, I just can't see this huge entity being confined in a space called heaven, and it's saying, okay, you going to hell, you gonna go to heaven, you going to hell, you gonna go to heaven. And to me that doesn't make sense, because essentially everything that is in existence is itself. So why would it condemn itself to go to some place that it created for itself? That just doesn't make sense to me. So anyway, so the rationalization, I told her, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. And I don't think anyone knows what it is. I'm like, you could have continuous holy books being written and you can never stop writing, because if you stop writing, then you limited it at that point. And that's why I don't particularly subscribe to religion. I think religion and spirituality are totally different entities within themselves. Religion is something that is man-made to try to shift man into something, to align himself with something. But eventually that religion can be slavery, because it will not allow you to think outside of something else, because this one philosophy has to be it. And I don't subscribe to things like that. I believe that spirituality is totally different from religion. And spirituality is something that is the essence of everything. Like, it is the animator for the human body. It is the thinker for the soul. It is the thing that pushes us, and when it is cultivated, it makes us better. And no one can persuade me to leave spirituality alone to go toward a particular religion. Now, do I have a particular practice in my life, as far as like ritual and stuff like that? Yeah, I do. But it's not in the confines of this box that says, if I don't read this and I don't do this particular practice, then I'm going to hell. And if that's for somebody else, cool. Hey, I support that 1000%. That's just not my flow. I don't get down like that. But I do support people who do. As long as whatever you believe in makes you a better person and it does not cause you to want to create havoc and harm to the next person, I am completely with that. But if it does create havoc, if it does cause issues, if it does cause disharmony, I can't support that. And I think what we're missing a lot in life is that there's differences for a reason. And that's so we can learn from one another. That's so we can educate ourselves thoroughly about the next person and have a non-judgmental approach so that we can become better people. Everyone's not supposed to believe the same thing, because if they do, there is no variety in the world. There is no spice. What if everyone had to be confined to putting habanero peppers in all their food? What if I don't like habanero? Because particularly I don't like anything too spicy. But what if that was the only thing we had to flavor all our food with? Life would be very boring and it would be not worth living for. So anyway, this is your man Soapbox Rock. I'm going off on a tangent. She asked me one question, what I thought God was, and I told her I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't say it's a man. I can't say it's a woman. I can't say it's androgynous. I don't know. But if it is anything, to me, it is everything. This is your man Soapbox Rock, the coolest nerd on the net, giving y'all the best information for personal transformation. Continue to like, continue to watch, continue to share, continue to subscribe with that red button down there. Y'all gonna be back later on with some great, more business-minded type of stuff to get y'all motivated. Yeah! Yo, this the Rockologist. Yo, I'm up out of here. Doses.